Hola clase, vamos a aprender los saludos y las despedidas. Hi, today we are going to learn greetings and farewells. This is because we will be learning how to hold a basic conversation in Spanish. So let's get started. First, we're going to start with our saludos or our greetings. So you may know some of these, however, I want you to be filling in all of these on your worksheet that is provided in Google Classroom. First one is hola, which is hi or hello. You probably already knew this one. Next we have bienvenidos, welcome. ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name? Informal. And we'll get back to the informal later. Next we have me llamo, my name is. Now be careful on this. Notice it's two L's. It is not me llamo, it is me llamo. In Spanish, the double L sounds just like a Y. So be careful of that. Again, me llamo, not me llamo. Our next one we have is ¿Cómo se llama? What's your name formal? So 2 slides ago we had ¿Cómo te llamas? And now we have ¿Cómo se llama? One was informal and one was formal. So when do you think you use informal versus formal? So the answer is you use them depending on who you're talking to. You'll use informal if it's someone who is your age, if they are one of your friends, if it is someone who is younger than you. However, you are using formal if it is someone older than you or in higher authority than you. It's a sign of respect. Also, you are using it if you don't know someone. You will always use the formal version. Next, we have ¿Qué onda?, which means what's up. So some responses to ¿Qué onda? Would be nada or nada mucho, so nothing or nothing much. Another response could be poco or mucho, so little or a lot. Our next questions are ¿Qué pasa? Or ¿Qué tal? These both mean what's happening or what's going on. Next we have ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Informal. So a response to ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Could be bien or muy bien. So I am well or very well. Another response could be así así, so or okay. We also have mal y muy mal. So not well or not very well. We also have ¿Cómo está?, which is how are you, the formal version. Again, formal is for someone you don't know, someone older than you, or a sign of respect. Another one we have is mucho gusto. This means nice to meet you. So if someone says to you mucho gusto, you could respond back and say el gusto es mío, which is the pleasure is mine. You could also say encantado, which is enchanted. You could respond back and say igualmente, which is equally or as well. Again, that is igualmente. I know that one's a little bit harder to pronounce. Some other words that we have are buenos días, which is good morning, and buenas tardes, which is good afternoon. So now we are going to move on to the despedidas or the farewells. So one is buenas noches. You could say to someone if you wanted to say good night. You could say adios or bye. Ciao, which is just another way to say bye. Nos vemos means see you. Hasta luego, which is see you later. Remember, you don't pronounce the H in Spanish. Hasta luego. We have hasta la vista, which is see you or until next time. We have hasta mañana, which is see you tomorrow. Hasta pronto, see you soon. Lastly, we have our otras palabras, or other words. So here we have señor, which is Mr., señora, which is Mrs., or señorita, which is Miss. So really quick, just as a refresher, señora or Mrs. is someone who is married, versus señorita and Miss means someone who is not married. Lastly, we have y tú, which is and you, the informal version. And we also have y usted, which is and you, the formal version. So these are some of our greetings and farewells and some other words as well. We will be practicing basic conversations. You can go back and play the video so that you can hear how the words are pronounced. Again, please be studying these because we will be having an oral quiz on this in the upcoming days.